Do you want to be entertained or do you want to excel? You cannot have both. Happy Wednesday, y'all. Good morning. Hit the 3 a.m. wake up. This morning we hit pump 30 workout. We did legs, lower back, abs. Day 230 of lunges. We did 25 minutes of deficit lunges. Like I said, do you want to be entertained or do you want to excel? You cannot have both. Now, there's a lot of distractions in today's world. Social media. We got every fucking thing that we, can watch or want to watch, on our TVs. So many different distractions out there in the world. So many different ways that we can be entertained. And, what are you doing when you're being entertained? You're not excelling. That's for goddamn sure. So do you want to be entertained or do you want to excel? I think most recently, probably since April or so, it's been one of those things where I've had so much shit on my plate. There is just no room for anything. Last night is kind of a good example of this. I basically worked from 6:30 a.m. yesterday. Well, I woke up at 3, workout, whatever, work from 6:30 a.m. until, pretty much 7:30 p.m. Packed, loaded up some shit for an hour and a half or so until about 9 o'clock. And then, sat on the couch, watched TV for an hour or something to kind of unwind. And then went to bed at 10:30, so out of the entire day being awake from 3 a.m. until, 10:30, I was entertained for an hour and a half, and that's pretty much it, so it's all the other time was push towards the excel, push towards the growth, push towards the execution, and so, maybe a year and a half, maybe a little bit longer, I was kind of the opposite. I was really trying to chase I should be living a life of pleasure, essentially. I should be doing what I want to do, that's the ultimate, dream. And yes, that's right, but you can't let that get in the way of you chasing what you're really after, we have to have the delayed gratification. So do you want to be entertained or do you want to excel? You can't have both. Crush it today.